Aside from any technological consideration, there are some professions that are all about people. Yes, people. Their quality of life, the protection of their future, and their planet. The Europe Environment Group has put all its efforts and conviction into air quality, which has become one of the major issues facing mankind. Ever since it was created in 1993, Europe Environment has been a pioneer in this field, and now its accumulated experience puts it well ahead of its field. It specializes in ventilation and air decontamination techniques, but also processes for treating corrosive, harmful and odorous pollutants. From preliminary studies to commissioning on site, the group offers engineering and turnkey systems. Treating the air is a complex job, one which requires rare knowledge and skills. All the more so for Europe Environment, which is dealing with gas emissions specific to each industry. Every project requires a tailored solution. The company has set itself a challenge to be able to deal with routine jobs, of course, but above all, to be capable of rising to new challenges with previously unknown solutions. This is only possible for the expert in his field, able to call upon human and material resources that others don't have. 5% of our turnover is continuously reinvested to ensure we have the most advanced technical resources, which is why we are able to find those original solutions. No surprise then that Europe Environment has become the world's most consulted company for innovative projects. The very viability of these projects often depends directly on the solution provided by the group. Research and development is the brains behind progress, and here, every project gets the benefit. Europe Environment is currently the only company to have such tools in-house and available immediately in a field where reactivity is everything. For example, a microbiology lab, whose job is to find the most reactive decontaminants and the best treatment conditions. This lab is able to take samples and analyze them, including on the client's site. This means a faster response and valuable time saved, with levels of interpretation impossible to obtain any other way. To extend the scope of its research activities, R&D works with outside partners, in particular research centres and bodies dedicated to the environment.
J'ai choisi Europe Environnement comme partenaire de recherche parce qu'au début de mon activité dans le domaine des odeurs, j'étais à la recherche d'une société qui fasse référence dans le domaine de la mise en œuvre de procédés industriels de traitement d'air.
Our technological advance and perfectly honed process save the client time and money. The client's interests are what counts at all times. The Europe Environment Group's global offer is based on two complementary technologies: thermoplastic manufacturing and steel fabrication. This combination of experience in Europe and the USA is unique on the market and guarantees the client a single interlocutor qualified for all its air decontamination needs. Europe Environment in France for processes. The EUROP-PLAST division for thermoplastic anti-corrosion ventilation, also in France. Ventacid in Hungary for tank manufacturing. AMSEC in the United States for adsorption on regenerable activated carbon and solvent recovery. For the group's 250 employees, being the leader is not an end in itself, but a way of guaranteeing the client benefits from the best skills. It is a guarantee of satisfaction. In almost 40 countries worldwide, spectacular and innovative projects bear the signature of the Europe-Environment Group. These are considered as references in terms of the standardization of industrial installations and the control of their gas emissions. The Europe-Environment Group, striving for excellence, surpassing ourselves every day.